Well, welcome everybody. This is the Spanky Reviews edition, I suppose. Doing it in the vehicle today. We're not going to have a state of the steering wheel address or anything like that. So we're going to be taking a look at the new Triplelupa from Taco Bell. This is what we're going to be having for lunch today. Got it in the I'm going to call it the $5 box, although it was $5.99. Cheaper to get it that way than the well, it's $3.49 by itself, so you save a little bit of money getting in the box if you want all the extra stuff, including the drink. So, in the times of the Corona plague, we got all the drive-through stuff going on. But hey, we get to have a new item from Taco Bell for lunch today, and we're just going to be having it in our isolation chamber, which is AKA the truck. So, Corona scare epidemic. Everyone acts like it's gonna chew your face off as soon as you get it. So let's go ahead and see what we get in the box. It's a nice spring day today here. We've got people not exercising social distancing measures across the way here. They are playing basketball, which is a no-no in New York and some other places now. So I say, bring it on. Fight the power. So the reason this interested me is because it kind of reminds me of Taco John's Taco Perfecto, which I did a video on a few months ago. And they still have that on the menu, or they re-released it or whatever, and they claim it's a new item, but yet I did it back before Christmas, so it's, a few months old now, even though they say it's a new item. But so we got these twisty things. That one was getting on the loose, so we decided to take care of him right away. These cinnamon twist things, they're pretty good. Got quite a few people out and about today in town. We're not quite as insane here as some of the other parts of the country. We haven't totally lost our minds yet, although non-essential stuff is closed, but I can still go shopping to all the places I want to shop to, so the liquor stores have implemented a 10 customer thing. So I got a little waiting line when you enter the store, so that wasn't really too bad. So the other thing we got is the taco, and I did get a secret item off their dollar menu. Taco Bell is one of the few places that still has a pretty good dollar menu. If you want to actually get something that fills you up for $1, Taco Bell's not too bad. Burger King's good too. So here's the 3-in-1 Triplelupa. As you can see, it looks very much like the Taco Perfecto. It's a long, skinny thing. I'd say that's probably at least a foot long. So at least one end is closed off, so we don't quite lose everything down that end. So we can just kind of go like that on this end, I guess. So we got the see if I can do this without spilling everything all over. So we got the lettuce and tomato right there. That's one thing I always like about Taco Bell is the fresh tomato and lettuce that they have on their stuff. I also prefer their tacos, or crispy tacos anyway, because they're actually crispy. Now Taco John's has been getting better on that. They've improved their shells. They're actually cooking them or something now instead of nuking them. But you can see we've got the chalupa sauce in there and some sour cream. I think that's chalupa sauce. That orange stuff right there, that's kind of spicy, kind of a Cajun style, whatever there. So we're going to tear off one of the 3 chunks. Okay. So there's 1/3 of it right there. And smells good. Has that kind of Chipotle spicy sauce right there dripping out of it. All right, first bite going in. first thing that hits you is that, and chokes you, is that spicy chipotle sauce. Definitely spicy. I like that. It's got a little bit of a smoky flavor to it too. It's in the, I think it's supposed to be about 50 degrees right now, but with that sun, it feels a lot warmer than that. It's just right for me. Get the sun beating in, keeping you warm, and then you got the nice spring air keeping you cool. It's a nice little mixture of both. It's like ranch and hot sauce all to one there, right? Corona Scare 2020. This time will be historic in a lot of ways. The reaction of the governments, everything's closed, craziness out there. That's okay. I don't mind social distancing. I've been social distancing for all my life because that's just the way I am. And now it's so much nicer to shop in stores because there's nobody there now, hardly. So you don't have people up your rear end while you're trying to shop, which is quite nice. Okay. That dripped all over my shirt. Thank you, Taco Bell. I'll take care of that when I get to work. Yeah. So, typical chalupa flavoring, spicy chipotle sauce. There is some sour cream there. It's not really all that noticeable. The sauce is definitely what the key flavoring is there. You got the white cheese on this one here. They call it a triple 3-in-1 chalupa, but it looks to me like it's all the same. I'm not sure. Let's go ahead and find out what the second part is here, if it's the same as the first one. So here's the middle of the diddle being torn off here. Okay. Looks pretty much the same as the last piece did. Alright. Middle of the diddle going in. Bunch of kids out here playing around in the playground behind me. Let's just have a look inside of this thing real quick, because that doesn't, yeah, looks about the same, but I don't have as much of that chalupa sauce flavor to it. It's very tasty. Very tasty. Taste more of the meat on this part of it. I will say this is a little messy, so be prepared. I should have probably had a bib for this one, but all right. I'm going to say that was basically the same as the last piece, but it just didn't have quite as much sauce in it. I guess that's just the unevenness of the squirt bottle. Gotta get that piece of cheese that snuck away there. Okay, we got the last piece here. There's some more stuff that got away. Yeah, I mean, this is just a spicy chipotle sauce. It's not, you know, Nothing terribly special. You can get the same sauce at Subway. Basically tastes the same as Subway's. So I'll tell you right now, comparing this to the Taco Perfecto, just because they're that odd, long shape thing, I like this better. There's more flavor to it. Although that's pretty good though. But it's a really good flavored shell, chalupa shell, which is just a soft, thick tortilla, pretty much. All right. Kind of wonder, with all the social re-engineering that's going on right now, training people to live by themselves, stay in their houses, how many more times this type of crisis is going to pop up. All right, so that is gone. It is in the bag. So when they say a Triplelupa, I guess it's kind of a triple. You got 3 humps. So the side of the thing here, which is a little bit messy, but you got the Triplelupa, then you got the 3-in-1. It was all the same chalupa. It wasn't like there's 3 different flavors there on this one. So price, being that it's in a $5 box, I call it, it's a $6 box, I guess, really, but that's pretty good. I'm gonna go an 8.5 on that one. Definitely would have it again. And let's see here. So we'll look at the other item in the box here. Got the taco. It's just a plain hard shell taco, not a supreme or anything. So I'll definitely give that Triplelupa an 8.5. I think it's definitely better to get that in the box than by itself. It's $3.49 by itself. So if you want to get a couple dollar items off the menu, that would be a good combination too. If you don't want to, if you'd rather do that than get a drink or something like that, bring your own drink. But here's the taco. Let's get a better angle on that for us. Here's the taco. You know, it's nothing's fancy. It's just a crunchy hard shell taco. We're making a mess. Stuff's going everywhere on the thing. Yeah. Now these, you definitely get a lot of the beef flavor in them. I'm pretty sure it's the same flavor and same beef as what's in the chalupa, but you taste it more here because there's less other things to mask it. And I think their meat complements the shell really good. Like the whole pile of, if I can get in the camera there, a whole pile of goodies left there that came out of the taco. lot of people out here today. I guess there's not really much else to do. Gotta get all that cheese, you know. So I always give their tacos probably about an 8.5 as well, 8.75. This is just based on, you know, other fast food tacos that I've had, which isn't all that many. I mean, you got Taco John's, Taco Bell, and Burger King. Really are the three main ones. I don't have a Del Taco or anything like that where I live, so I couldn't compare those. But just a cheap fast food taco. No, Taco Bell's probably the best, I think. I do like Burger King's though. Those are good for $1. When Taco John's doesn't always have their things on Taco Tuesday, sadly. Although, it seems like sometimes you just got to ask them about that. I don't know. But anyway, I think Taco John's is the best when they're Taco Tuesday, when they're like 89 cents or whatever. But I think for everyday taco, for $1, Taco Bell is definitely good. Definitely never disappointed there. So the Triplelupa 8.5, that was a good eat. It's not anything terribly fancy over the normal chalupa. Just a different configuration. It's coming back up here, folks. A little bit different configuration than the normal chalupa. I'm not sure there's really any more in it. Maybe there is. But I definitely recommend you getting one at least once and trying it. Get it in the box while it's available in the box, and then you at least get a taco with it. If not, go ahead and get it on the value menu. I mean, get it on the normal menu, not the value menu. I don't really have a value menu. They have the $1 menu. Anyway, so get it for $3.49. Get a couple dollar items and bring your own drink. But the last thing we're going to do here, we're getting into... Where did I put that? Where did I put my thing right here? Wait a minute. Hang on just a second here, guys. The mind is a terrible thing to waste. The last item was on my leg the whole time, and it just went right over my head. There we go. The $1, and this is one of my favorite $1 menus items here. This is not on the... Yeah. The beefy Fritos burrito. Now, this is only $1. It's a good size, you know. It's a good size burrito. You got all kinds of beef in there. A little bit of lettuce, cheese, and you get those Frito strips. Oh no. There's one. So you get rice in there. Rice and beef mixture. It's kind of a I guess a taco season. It's very light though. Lightly flavored, but you get those red Dorito strips in it. Which are Frito strips, but they're just colored red. Although this one actually looks like they're normal Frito color. But this is a great $1 item right here. This is definitely 9 out of 10. I love these things. I could eat a whole plate of these. Alright, guys. Peace out, everybody. I'm going to finish my lunch and then I get back to work. Woo! See y'all later. Thanks for joining me for lunch.